expected. Okay, it's been better. Wait, I might have remembered that.
I don't think anyone remembers it because no one said anything about it.
Okay, so you picked it, and you picked his own map. There's a bit of poetic justice in this.
It's okay, kamikaze.
Oh, it's coming somewhere near you, Mikey. Okay. How was it? Was that for 40 kamikaze, or was that for a different? Was that for 70? Kind of interested. But yes, so up next we do have Singapore vs South Korea. What do you think about this one?
I pay my respects to Singapore. Unfortunate.
Not to make you looking forward to it then.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the warm-ups. It's going to be pretty interesting.
I'm really hoping we get to see the same warm-up that they picked against United Kingdom. It's just such a funny song. Well, it's not really a funny song, it's just a fun song, I guess. It's definitely one we've seen before as well.
I am sadly on Team Evening on this one. I don't think Singapore stands a chance against South Korea. Sadly, though.
I just want to see that one warm-up, and I'll be happy. What about the other matches? Let's have Malaysia vs Brazil and Argentina. Oh, okay, well, we know what one's going for on the Argentina vs China match.
We're of course going to win, man. Of course. Totally. Like, it's 100% guaranteed.
5-0 guaranteed, boys. You heard it here first.
Yep. China will drop 4 players and they will not have enough players to beat us. I mean, they will, but they won't because they are not allowed to play. With just 2 persons. It's all Argentinian tactics, man. They're next level strategies. I believe the closer one that we might have this time around might be Malaysia versus Brazil, but mostly because Malaysia is quite good at long notes, I think. And I don't know about Brazil. Like, I know that City Fanger is absolutely terrifying when it comes to long nose, but not sure about the rest of the team. I think they're at least decent, but we shall see if it is enough to take down Malaysia with ease. For the other matches, though, I don't see Argentina being even close to take a point from China. But for Singapore and Korea, I do believe that Korea is just too consistent for them, but we might see at least closer maps than Argentina against China.
Yeah, it looks like we should be getting started very shortly. It is past the hour, so we can't be too far away. How many minutes are left? -5.
That's a pretty good number.
Yeah. Is silly fangirl good at 7 key? Don't think he is.
Pretty sure he came from O2 Jam, so I think he's good at 7 key.
Okay. I thought he was better at 4 key though.
Who?
Nate.
Oh, he's a fucking monster.
Well, yeah, which key mode though? Is it both 7 key and 4 key or just one of them?
Both of them. Like, he is super crazy good. In 4 key, it's just unbelievable. In 7 key, it's close to be unbelievable, I think. But not as much as 4 key.
I'm pretty sure he's playing. I'm surprised if he isn't.
I mean,
Yeah, he is.
yeah, he's playing on the team, but I'm not sure
We
if he
also
will
have
be playing the match.
living legend himself,
Spoon
the one and only
guy.
man who can calm the storm. Spoon guy.
Oh yeah. Alright, so seems like we have all of the players for the match between Singapore and South Korea placed it already. Paralate Saria bye for now against Estonia's, Jacats, and Chris.
You haven't seen much of Silly Fangirl, but what you have seen was shocking. Yeah, like, when we were watching him play in, like, previous World Cups, it was pretty mesmerizing.
Oh, Platinum.
He's kind of like one of those players, like, he can't keep this up. Can he?
Oh no,
He can't.
why I cannot see the warm-up of Brazil. Oh no.
What are they playing?
Cheio da Sal.
Oh, I don't know that one. Yeah, Brazil are really impressed with 4K. I think the thing that really scared me with Brazil during like previous 4K World Cups was the fact that like each like stage they just got stronger and stronger. Do you remember that one? I think he does. Juan, you there?
One's dead.
Rip one.
Rip.
See, I think it was last year, but like the 2015 Indonesia 4K, like each stage just got stronger and stronger. That was really scary.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
I think they peaked at the finals though.
Yeah,
Like I think
Brazil
around
is
it actually started to struggle.
Brazil is really good at the higher end of 4K. I think they just lack in accuracy for the lower stages.
Yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense.
Not by much though.
Hey, one's back.
They have been getting better.
Yeah, I think when it comes to 4K, Brazil is definitely one of my more favorite teams to watch.
My favorite team to watch for 4K is probably Argentina.
Whoever would have thought?
Right? Because if we see Argentina playing, it means that we get to play more. That's always good.
At least you guys get a team.
Well, we barely
New
did though.
Zealand.
Well, the warm-up is already decided here. It seems like we have Platinum. There is a 4K a 4-key ranked beat map for this. And it's actually quite decent. Not sure about the 7-key version.
It looks like we've only got one warm-up that's started so far, and that's Argentina vs China.
Huh?
Looks like only the Argentina vs China match has had a warm-up so far. Unless I'm reading this wrong.
Yeah, I think they are playing already.
Reminiscing.
Yep. But there goes Platinum already starting right here between Singapore and South Korea. So that's nice. Well, this looks quite interesting as a map. I mean, patterning wise seems quite friendly, but it's definitely dense. Some of those mini jacks though are quite complicated.
Alright, yeah, looks like everyone started their warm-ups as well.
Yep, there we go.
This was the Singapore warm-up.
I mean, it is quite normal as a map, so it probably is Singapore's warm-up. I will not expect a normal map by South Korea.
I just really hope that South Korea picks the that ad again.
I mean, the good thing about that warm-up is that it's like 25 seconds length.
25 seconds long. What's that called again? RNC, something like that.
What is Estonia's doing? And Jacaz, like both of them. Look at the accuracies. What is wrong with you guys? Wow. Even those long nose that have really tricky releases, not even dropping accuracy on that. Just look at Estonia's goal. Wow. 9982. He just keeps going forward. What an insane scores by South Korea here. Like, look at that. Like, he had a what would usually be 100%, 994,000 points. That's pretty mind blowing. And Jacat's not falling behind, only 1 to 100.
And it looks like we're not gonna get it. Sad face. Alright, so it looks like we'll be approaching the second warm-up shortly here. China's Argentina are halfway through their one. And Malaysia, Brazil have finished their first one as well. So we're slowly getting into this. I'm really interested to see what sort of maps we'll get soon. I do kind of hope at least in one of these matches, the flashbulb gets picked. I don't even care if it's only picked once throughout the entire group stage, just as long as it's that one pick. I just have no idea who would pick it though. One, do you have an idea?
Huh?
Who would be crazy enough to pick the flashbulb map?
Well, any team that's losing would, bother to pick that.
So it's like the suicide pick then.
Yeah, why not,
Alright, sweet, okay. I always do love a good suicide pick. It makes things a little more interesting in this in a weird way.
Okay, I'm finally kind of back.
Welcome back.
Some kind of problems.
Yeah, what do you
This
think
song
about
is quite. I think this song is quite cool. I remember this one for some Forky experiences before. I think it was on soft actually, but this song reminds me of Styan.
Oh really?
Well, if you see the background of the Forky ranked beat map, it has a Thor on it, and it looks like Styan because it's Thor.
I died.
Yep. Well, the map as a map, it looks quite dense, like really. But other than that, I mean, it's definitely hard due to the amount of density that it has. But seems like most of the players here are being able to keep up somehow decently. Though Bai for now seems to have a little bit of a trouble. And it seems like Crisp and Jackass would just full combo the song.
Just, casually.
Yeah, I mean casually full comboing a map, like if it was not a big deal. And just casually 99.91%ing. What the hell was that? Like those stairs he manages to not drop a single beat of accuracy. That's crazy. He literally 100%ed it. Like in a normal scenario, that's 100%. And that's an amazing ratio too. Well, they scored at 35, so they might just lose a roll. Maybe.
Alright, and with that we should begin the roll done.
And there we go. Seems like Singapore will take the roll, so South Korea will be banning first.
Singapore won.
Yes, Singapore won something. Okay, two-way attack is going to be the ban by South Korea, and for Singapore, we shall see what they decide to go for. Blowing might be a reasonable ban. But maybe they just go for like something like Freak of Nature. No, there we go, it's blowing.
Blowing seems to be a pretty standard deck for bands though.
Yeah, like naturally being a long map that has some tricky slow gems or SBs that are not really difficult to read but hard to time. Combine that with long nose and in general makes a chart that is overall not interesting to play in tournaments if you were not really comfortable with it. So being bad a lot makes sense, but let's see what they actually decide to pick now. Like Above the Cloud seems like a reasonable option, but given the scores that South Korea had on the last time they played Above the Clouds, you don't really want to pick that anymore, as long as you see that. So maybe they go for who you evidently thought was me. But still, trying to challenge South Korea with the hard stuff doesn't seem like a good idea either. They might as well go for like Everlasting Message or Aihana's more consistently oriented maps.
But the only way they're gonna get a point off Korea though is if they pick something crazy.
Yeah, like the achievement here is just taking a point. Like, if they manage to take a point, that's good by itself. And they will try with Isayoi Wara Bota, seems to be.
I mean, GP consistency picks are a good, safe idea, but against Korea? Not sure that'll work out well for you. Alright, so it looks like Malaysia and Brazil have finished their warm-ups. So hopefully we should advance that soon. And so the second warm-up for China versus Argentina was Weave Detonator?
Yep,
Which
it was.
Argentina might have failed.
I mean, that's perfectly reasonable. I can see like most of the teams failing that map.
Well, the Generosity actually did it with Flashlight as well, which is pretty cool.
Well, that's actually not that big of a surprise, because hard stuff with Flashlight usually makes stuff easier. As crazy as it sounds, at least for me, it works that way. The harder the song is, if I put Flashlight on it, I just do better. I mean, it's
Just
not that I
because
do
it's
better.
to see?
I mean, yeah, I'm able to clear stuff that I'm usually not able to, because I have more time to read stuff, even if it sounds crazy, given that you have a lower space. But since I use a scroll speed that is super low, it gives more time for me to react to what I actually see.
Yeah, I was actually kind of curious, like, what's the differences between playing with, like, Flashlight or Faden compared to just increasing the approach rate or scroll speed?
Like, the thing is that when you play, like, Fading, it decreases the amount of stuff that you can see gets decreased as time goes on as you build a combo. So that's something that I find actually quite sad, honestly, because you cannot really be consistent enough as long as you see super close to the hit position. Like, otherwise you have to constantly move your vision, and if you drop this, you will see a lot more of playfield. So Flashlight is just more standard because you always have the same amount of view no matter the circumstances. And in general, you play Fading with hit positions that are a lot higher, so you have the hit bar a lot lower into the screen. And if you play Flashlight, you usually play with a hit position in lower values, so you have it more into the upper section. It really depends on personal taste in general, but that's how it usually goes. In any case, that's enough introduction for some sort of visual mods. We shall see Isayoi Warabuta being picked right now. See how both teams perform on it.
Speaking of, Argentina with China has concluded their bans. Argentina have banned out Above the Clouds, and China actually found out who you eventually thought was me.
Okay, both SB picks being denied already. That's interesting.
So we're actually seeing a bit of attention going towards Flashball. It's not a pick, but it's something, and I'll take that something.
Well, so far here in Singapore South Korea matchup, both teams are full comboing so far with quite good accuracies in general across the board. Saraya is a little bit behind compared to everyone else, but overall Korea is just demolishing in terms of accuracy. Like everyone is holding above 99.9, so that's quite impressive. So unless someone of South Korea breaks, this is looking to be a good point for them. The song is pretty close to an end anyways, as a quarter of the map is still remaining, but it's not gonna be enough time for Singapore to catch up just by accuracy. They need a drop from South Korean side, and honestly, it doesn't look to be the case. They're just being super consistent, not even a 200.
And we also have the last of the bans. Malaysia have banned out Above the Clouds and Brazil have banned out Blowing. Singapore also lost their pick on Izayao, so Korea are now up 1-0.
Wow, look at the ratios. Oh my god. So close to the perfect 100% team though. Estonia's with only 1/200, but with the better ratio in general. Look at those accuracies, man. They're insane.
We also have China winning their point on Ihana, so they're up 1-0.
That's sadly no surprise.
And yeah.
Let's see what actually the South Korean team has to pick right now. So let's see what they actually decide to go for. They usually shouldn't be too worried about what picking, given that they usually have the advantage no matter the map that's selected. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go for something accuracy oriented, mostly just to the fact that they just want to showcase how crazy their accuracies can be. So something like Everlasting Message might be an option, even though it's not a really amazing pick. It would be better to pick someone else. But there you have it. Everlasting Message is going to be.
What? I would have thought. Although that being said, it is a very popular map at the moment.
Oh, don't worry, it will be forever until the group stage is over. It's likely going to be the most picked map of the whole pool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get the message. I think this is its 8th pick. Although Ihana isn't too far behind, it's around 6 or 7.
Like, if there is one map that can actually compete in pick ratio with Everlasting Message, it will likely be like Isayoi, Warabuta, or maybe Ihana.
Yeah, it would be Ihana. That's the closest at the moment.
And there it goes. Everlasting Message. Quite impressive, the Estonians is still holding 100%, and there it goes. But that was pretty good. Holding a perfect ratio over 150 nodes is definitely a thing.
Argentina actually decided to go with Everlasting Message as well.
Yeah, not a big surprise either. Trying to go with something consistent.
And I believe we also... Oh, okay, so... I can have previous ones. We also have Brazil going with two-way attack.
Well, so far it's looking pretty good for South Korea, although they are not holding as strong as the last round in terms of accuracy. They're definitely doing a fantastic one, but the last one was a lot better for them. In general, mostly due to the fact that it was a most accuracy-oriented map, maybe, in some aspects. But this one is more coil-heavy, so accuracy should get up as the chorus hit. But given the 1-3 rhythms, it is more likely that players might have issues keeping the ratio up. But still, holding a 99.92 for Estonia seems to be a really good score for him anyways. And despite Singapore doing a really good run on this one, triple full combo, they sadly didn't make this one count for the match against Philippines, as they are now overperforming against South Korea, but it's clearly not being enough. Once again, South Korea with only one person not achieving the 100%, like the perfect scoring. Only 1/200 for crisp. And once again, the ratios are just mind-blowing in general. Estonia's performance is just from another planet. Well, I'm actually surprised that the best score for everlasting message in the match between Argentina and China was from Lucas, which is an Argentinian player, but still, China managed to took it 2-0 in their favor.
Do you reckon they can get the train in South Korea? Although we should also see the Brazil-Malaysia pick in shortly as well. I don't think it's that long. You know, it's been running for like 4 minutes now, so I can't. Yep, there we go. Brazil actually taking that one as well.
I'm actually surprised about the performance from China on the everlasting message pick. Huh?
Red team. Okay, so on 2A attack, which Brazil and Malaysia were just playing, red team wins by 2,578.
Oh, that was a pretty close one. Oh.
So yeah, that was definitely a close one indeed. So we'll have to see what the other teams are going to go for, but it looks like Freak of Nature will be one of them.
Right here, so Freak of Nature is going to be the pick by this is a South Korean pick, right? Oh no, it's actually a Singaporean pick.
Yep.
So mostly going for a speed battle here. Again, South Korea seems to be just too strong in general in every single aspect, that Singapore really can't do much about it. Even though they are not doing bad, they are probably even better than against Philippines, but it is still really hard to beat 99.9 scores from South Korea. Even though Parallel is getting really close to them, it just won't be enough.
So I don't think have we seen Freak of Nature actually on stream yet? 'Cause I don't think we have.
Huh?
Have we seen Freak of Nature streamed yet?
Yeah, I think we did in the first match.
I really cannot remember now.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was. Like Indonesia against China.
Ah, yeah, China picked it.
Yeah. Anyways, right now the accuracy is once again in favor of Korea by quite a big amount. And Sari and Bai for now are pretty much the reasons here why Singapore is not being able to catch up.
Oh, really?
They are holding above 99s, but sadly for Singapore is not enough.
I have a bone to pick with this block right now.
What happened?
Well, there is a very high potential chance that the China vs Argentina match may have kind of sort of picked Freak of Nature.
Well, they are playing a pretty good nature right now, right? In any case here, every single player is still full combo, which is impressive by its own. What?
China versus Argentina.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
Then with South Korea and Singapore.
Huh?
After they both just finished playing the same map.
Oh, I see what you did, okay.
They're picking the same stuff.
Well, is that a mirror or something? The results are the same still. Oh, that's a break from Estonia's. It's a shame that by for now actually dropped the combo over there, although I don't think it was going to be enough to take it, but it would have been a lot closer. In any case, this is a victory for South Korea. Once again, 3-0 in the favor and double-digit perfects for Estonia's. Okay. Double-digit perfects. Like, compare the ratios. Estonia's has 98 300s against 585 from by for now. You can tell the difference. Like, even with one miss, that ratio is so crazy. But once again, Score B2 making the rounds. As with that ratio, he's not being able to take down any of the other scores. Besides Crisp maybe having a little bit of a not that big of a distance, but 100 is definitely better to have than one miss. In any case, that was a pick for South Korea, and now they go for Above the Clouds, so SB oriented selection right now.
Alright, it looks like Brazil versus Malaysia, we have My Dear Girl, which Malaysia have actually won, so that will take it to 1-1 over there.
Wow, isn't it amazing? Malaysia could have took 2 points in a row against Brazil. And they just, like...
Malaysia versus Brazil is 1-1.
Yeah, I know, but Malaysia was super close to take it on the first one.
That's true. The second one was 86k point difference as well.
So, like, imagine if they could have made it against France. They will be in a really good situation. But right now, that group might actually be a crazy group. Yeah, because France has a victory. If Malaysia can somehow manage to pull it out against Brazil, that will lead into a really, really crazy one. But in any case, about being picked, and now it's going to be played.
More helpline. Excellent. Always good to see some helpline. Wait, so this was a Korean pick, wasn't it? Yep. No, I'm going to be okay, they can't. I was gonna get salty if like Argentina didn't pick Above the Clouds, but they banned it, so
yeah, that's not possible. Well, Crispy is definitely having issues on this one, and Singapore is surprisingly on the lead.
Tiebreaker hype.
Yeah. Well, it won't last too long as South Korea takes back the lead here, but
short-lived hype.
I mean, it was a hype that lasted for like 3 seconds. It's probably as good as it gets. And you cast that you have it casually 99.86 in this map, like if it was nothing.
Alright, and yep, looks like China take their 3rd point on freaking nature.
Well, scores are actually flickering back and forth right now a little bit, but the miss from Seiru might seal the deal for South Korea right now. Crisp, what is Crisp doing? Are you actually seeing what Crisp is doing? He was holding all the keys while pressing the others, and that might just lead Singapore into the victory, as right now Crisp just threw the game. Like, look at what he's doing. He's not being able to accuracy properly on the map because of just maintaining all the keys pressed at the same time, and because of it, the accuracy difference will be too much, and Singapore will take the first point of the series. What was that? I mean, don't get me wrong, Estonians and Jacats got both 100% in a war where ratio is not a thing, but Jesus, the scores from those two are just insane. But even with that, Singapore managed to take the point somehow. In burst play for Chris, ended up being the worst mistake, but hopefully it shouldn't hurt too much to the South Korean team.
Oh. Okay, I'm kind of sad that we don't get to see Malaysia versus Brazil now.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a sadness, not being able to see that map.
Eventually thought was me. Got picked. And looks like China versus Argentina have gone with either way. So yeah, we get to see everything get picked. Seems good.
Already? Wow. Wow, Malaysia took the second point. Wow. 2-1 in favor of Malaysia? What is going on? Low seed beating a top seed team. And see the team beating the low seed team who is actually beating the top seed team. What in the world? In any case, it's time for Singapore to pick now. I'm not sure what they should go for right now. I mean, anything really just works fine, as they will likely go for something that screams tech, like something like Lynx might work. But I think it was actually picked already, so
What was the story? Lynx?
yes, maybe a Hana. I don't know.
Lynx has not been picked.
Okay. Yeah, it was the previous match, I think. The Singapore played against Philippines. And there you have it, Lynx, actually. Ha!
Oh, you're getting good at this.
Yeah, I'm getting good at
A
this.
little too good. Alright, it looks like trying to take your fourth point on Israel, so.
Yep, last chance for Argentina to catch up on it, but it's not looking too good for them. And there you have it. Lynx is going to be more of a long-oriented selection here. Let's see if Singapore can actually bring out another surprise.
Such a colorful background.
I mean, it's an anime background, so it makes sense, especially in an anime like this one, like Kagaku no Reigan. It's in general just colorful.
I don't like Polygon that much.
I only saw the first season and it was okay. Like, it was pretty bad, but Index was better. but I didn't see
This
the
was
second
amazing.
season of both of them, so there's that.
I kind of want to watch this again.
In any case, leaving the anime weeb stuff
Never.
aside, seems like the first break has already been accomplished here by for now, being the only man dropping the combo so far. And because of that, South Korea is taking not huge, but really big advantage, around like 50,000 points. Not even the SV is going to mess up with Estonia's Crisp and Cats. All of them performing not surprisingly, amazingly well. Estonia's with a sick ratio once again. Look at that. I just don't get it. I don't get how these guys can be this good. Like it's the ratio is just too good to be real. 100% by Estonia's. How in the world? Like we cannot let down like Sarea's and Serious performance here, because they're actually not bad at all. Like you can see they went really close to Crisp, but Estonia's and Jackass are just on a league of their own. Like they're from another world. They are playing so good right now that it's impossible to even get close to them.
Speaking of, Malaysia vs Brazil. 2-all. Malaysia lost their pick, and that's for a surprise. That match is looking pretty close.
Yeah, map of the block, likely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty hyped for that one as well now. What else have we got going on at the moment? Nothing. Seems good. So looks like we're just waiting for the teams to pick their maps. Any idea what we might see here? Because I'm going to take a completely wild guess, and I'm going to say that Singapore is South Korea, and it is Korea pick. I'm going to go. I'm going to go borderline.
Well, borderline isn't that bad, but I think
Actually,
Aihana.
no, I'm going to go My Dear Girl.
I will go for Dragon Valley or Aihana. Probably Aihana, but I don't know if it was picked though. So
It wasn't. Lynx was Thriller picked Izuyue, Lynx, Freak of Nature, Above the Clouds, and Everlasting Message.
oh, Kenai borderline is going to be okay. You got it right on the first one.
Why did I change my mind?
I made you change your mind.
No, you didn't. I just say 3-2 up, taking the point on Dragon Valley. So I guess with this match wrapping up, we will be going over to Malaysia vs Brazil with some Spoon Guy.
Oh yeah. Finally get to see some Brazilian action.